Extremely moving itself. Yeah, listening and responding to BTV. It's kind of interesting to actually hear somebody else talk on this instead of just myself for a change. Having had two grannies that, well, one was an intertransitory medium and the other one was just a medium. She did readings and healings. Intertransitory medium means that the spirits, when she did seances, and no, you don't hold hands, would actually come through her and use her vocal cords to sound like themselves. And of course, at 17, that was a interesting, thrilling, wonderful experience, So when we would go to, these seances that she had in her upper room, a bathroom in the church, her own church, she would, blocked up all the windows and doors, so it would be, of course, pitch black, and we would, say our prayer for protection, so no negative entities ever came in. Never, ever, ever. Granny was powerful, honey. Ooh, and don't let both grannies and mama get together. Ooh, yeah. Those are interesting times. Anyway, and another topic for another day. But yeah, I grew up with when we did have just a circle of friends, and I mean these were old ladies who did the teacup readings and just a regular deck of cards, and they did readings with a regular deck of cards instead of Robert's deck of tarot cards or something like that. And it was just so fascinating seeing these women. They were like movie stars to me, because it's like I want to be that when I grow up, and thank God I am. But boy, I remember one night this lady was talking to her joy guide, that little voice that sits on your shoulder and says, turn left, turn left. Well, in my growing up, we call that a joy guide, our little spirit guide. So her spirit guide, another reverend that was there, his spirit guide name was Tilly. And Tilly, you can hear her voice. Though there's nothing there, you could hear her voice say, I bring in Kitty. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Reverend Jakes, and he says, oh, she wants to bring the cat in. His little joy guide spirit dematerialized the cat, brought the cat halfway through the wall. Like, could you imagine a cat? You're on this side, and the head is on this side, and the tail is over here outside of the house. Yeah, it was fascinating. It was so fascinating. My sister, she nearly fell out of her chair, but she's kind of skittish when it comes to new things like that. So I'm just playing with the cat, because this was hella cool to me. I'm 17, I'm playing with the cat's paws, and he's literally stuck in the middle of the wall, half on this side, half on the outside, and on the outside of the house. It was just fabulous to me. Probably one of the best memories I have. I don't remember much of my childhood, but the seances and things going bump when we had a seance, and the trumpets. Oh God, the trumpets. You should see the trumpets. No one could ever really thoroughly express to you, no matter how good the writer is, he cannot express to you what an absolute thrill it is to be in this pitch black room, probably as big as my bathroom. Okay, probably twice the size as big as my bathroom. And poof, in bright white light appears from nowhere, because there's like only an electrical outlet. There's no like light, and before we did the seance, she'd unplug it, so this bright white light, and you see, the one of those old cheerleader horns that go out like this, and you talk through it like this. One of those horns about this big would just float, levitate there in the corner of the room behind us, and all this jewelry and gold and diamonds and doubloons, whatever, I don't know, because I was 17, I didn't know what a doubloon was, but now that I'm older, all this stuff would just come pouring out of this trumpet, and it was just so fabulous, right? So in my 17-year-old logic, when the lights came back on, I go looking for it, and even though you couldn't see it, you could feel that, the energy from that, So in my mind, the picture was there, even though it really wasn't, because I see things. So I thought I was seeing what I saw earlier, and I bent down to touch it. She says, "Oh no, honey, it's not yours." And sure enough, man, ooh, I'll never forget when I reached out and it burnt my fingertips. That energy was just so, ooh, just, you know, it's one of those make the hair stand up on the back of your neck kind of thing. Yeah, it was awesome. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna end this. Yeah, sorry, BTV. This is gonna be part 2. I'll be right back because I load an AVI form and I want this to hurry up and load before I get in the shower.